Hell, I didn't think there'd be a goddamn part 2. Oh, God, there is somebody. There is a God out there. There is. Oh, man. This is going to be a first part 2 on my channel, like an update to something. This is great. I love this. But if you don't know what happened, you should go watch my first episode. Link will be in the description below, and also we'll pop it up here on the screen, boop, or in the top right, you know, so you can go ahead and click that if you're on mobile or anything like that. But TLDR, what happened? Sniperwolf doxed another YouTuber of the name of Jacksfilms, and practically, in my opinion, for no reason. I don't think there is a reason to dox somebody, anything like that, in like most scenarios, especially if somebody's just calling you out on something that they don't like. I don't think it ever warrants doxing. And so there's some updates. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Actually, before we go ahead and do that, we're gonna need a talk from our sponsor today. Hey, you. Yeah, you, the one watching this video. We need to, you know, bring you an ad. Today's video is brought to you apart by 𝗦𝗢𝗔𝗟, the best energy drink supplements on the market. And yes, I know what you're probably thinking, but Meech, there's like G Fuel and the gamers. So I don't care. I don't care. But they have some amazing flavors and even some better shakers. I mean, just look at this one. Chef's kiss. Like, oof. Love it. One of my favorite flavors is the cherry vanilla one. Oh, if you're under the age of 18, you probably shouldn't consume this, but they also do have other formulas like the focus formula and the hydration formula, which is really good. If you go to the website or the link in the description and use my code MEECH, you'll get 10% off your purchase, and it also supports me. You get some amazing energy drink or hydration formula, whatever you choose, maybe a dope shaker, and you also get to support me. But anyways, so there is a couple updates. So YouTube has decided what they are going to do with Sniperwolf. And now, as somebody, before I go ahead and say this, I'm not happy with what they did at all. They actually replied, like Team YouTube, they replied to Jacksfilms' tweet, which if you didn't see in the other video, we'll put up on screen, is basically saying, Sniperwolf just doxed me on her IG. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous quote-unquote creator, or just get her off the platform. She posted an IG story right outside our home and deleted it. And actually, Jacksfilms actually posted a video on his main YouTube channel talking about the incident, and we can play a couple of clips here.
Last night, Sniperwolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults." In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me. Sniperwolf needs to be deplatformed. In this exact moment, she turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics. To everyone that's reached out to us, thank you. We're fine, we're just a little shaken up. But mainly, we feel violated. We no longer feel safe in our own home. There is zero justification for this. She claims in her story that I've been harassing her. No, Sniperwolf, I've not been harassing you at all. In my videos on Jacksfilms, I've been critiquing her non-transformative commentary, I point out cases of content theft and freebooting, and I credit the creators she steals from. I've been critical of her content, but that does not equate to harassment. What is harassment is coming to our home, sharing it for millions to see, and taunting me to come out. YouTube needs to take swift action and ban her from the platform ASAP. And the same goes for Instagram. Speaking of, Sniperwolf is already making light of the situation, as if stalking someone is a quirky thing to do. No one should feel unsafe in their own home. And thanks to Sniperwolf, my wife and I now do. So YouTube, please do the right thing and get her off the platform.
It's a very short video, basically saying he doesn't feel safe, his family doesn't feel safe, and now I never ever condone doxing. I don't care what she went through with Jacksfilms. Whatever Jacksfilms did, you know, what he did, was it like the best thing in the world? Probably not. It was probably petty. Some could say over the top. Do I think so? I don't think so. I don't think it was over the top. I don't think it ever warrants doxing his entire family, putting his children at risk, his wife at risk, and him at risk. That is not okay. That is never in any scenario okay. The amount of people I've talked to about this, because when I cover a lot of these stories, I actually talk to people about what they think about it. Nobody is on the side of Sniperwolf. It's not okay. It is not okay in any right for her to do this. But YouTube did reply to Jacksfilms confirming Sniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community. And the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. I have many reasons wrong with this. One, why is it a temporary monetization? It literally states in your policies, YouTube, that you do not, and I like very vividly, do not condone dox at all. You're just basically letting this person, this content creator, quote unquote, I don't even call her a creator, I don't think she is, content creator, basically slap on the wrist. Not to mention, it's funny because I actually saw something, I don't know if we can put it up on screen if we find it, but she's actually, I don't want to say ban dodging, but she kind of is. She's dodging being temporarily demonetized. She is, like, if you don't believe me, look at this. It literally, she's posting the exact same videos on another channel of hers that isn't demonetized. That's literally like you get banned on one account on Twitch, you make another account. Like you're evading your suspension. I don't know how that hasn't gotten like seen. Probably because they don't care, because she makes fucking buku's amount of money for YouTube. Like dollar bills. Like I don't. Anyways, next thing that I don't fucking like at all, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. What do you mean on both sides? You don't want Jacksfilms actually crediting creators that, I don't know, she steals from? And then you're over here saying, oh, how does she make this content? Where does she get these ideas? I don't understand how the fuck this is okay with YouTube. Because there's a lot of people that want to boycott YouTube now. And I've posted plenty of stuff about Twitch. Plenty of stuff about Twitch. I've said a whole bunch of stuff about Twitch and how Twitch is this, Twitch is bad, all this. It's going down on the ground. YouTube's going to be rising up. This is a big hit. And now has it died down? Yeah, it's died down. But I think it's taken a significant hit to YouTube, because basically you're okay, like whether you're saying it's not okay in this statement, you are inadvertently saying, yeah, we don't mind you doxing, as long as you make us money. You're promoting it instead of, I don't know, actually demonetizing that channel or getting her off the platform. She doxed somebody's information for 5 million plus people to see on the internet. Now, God forbid, one of those 5 million followers that she has is a complete psycho and goes to Jacksfilms' house, and God forbid does something to his family, she'll be in trouble. She'll be fucked. Like, this pisses me off, because if I was in Jacksfilms' shoes, I would genuinely sue her. Take her to court. She doxed you. That's a federal crime to dox somebody. I'm sorry I'm so animated, because I have a family of my own. I have a little girl. I have an amazing girlfriend. I have a family. If this was me and I was Jacksfilms, I would be going to court as we speak. If they bring up the stuff that I did for her to quote unquote make this decision and do this, then no, I would fight this, because she committed a federal crime. It doesn't matter what led up to it. She committed a federal crime. That's it. She needs to have some repercussions other than a temporary monetization suspension, because we don't know when that will end. It could end in a couple weeks, could end in a couple days. We don't know. At the time of recording this, it's only been about 8 days, because that's when on October 20th, 2023 at 12:37 p.m. That's when they said it. So this could very well end in a week, end in a month, end in a year. But it doesn't end there. It does not. Oh man. So actually, she posted a statement about the whole thing, and funny enough, her statement has been proven to be a ChatGPT automated message, and we'll put it up on screen. It says this: "Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jacksfilms, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans, minors, for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jacksfilm, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did, when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable." I'm sorry. Oh, tell me you're not kissing ass without telling me you're not kissing ass. Thank you for holding me accountable. I really appreciate it, and thank you for not banning me. Anyways, I deserve it. Respect the decision and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. And that's it. And there's also this last tweet that I saw by Kavos, I don't know, Kavos YouTube, is that Sniperwolf just put out a new statement where she's taking a quote-unquote step back from her mental health. And then it also reads like she's playing victim after being a shit tone for this hate on herself for doxing Jacksfilms. It's a vacation until her monetization is back. Pretty much, that's honestly probably what it is. But she says the following: please remember that in spite of our differences, different opinions, mistakes, we all struggle to do the best we can, and nobody is unaffected by hate, insecurity, and the pain it causes. I am taking a step back, reflecting, learning, turning off the comments for a bit, and focusing on my own mental health that has been on a steep decline the past year. Gee, I fucking wonder why, because you doxed somebody and put his whole family at risk. I'd probably get the brunt end of it too. You never know what struggles people are going through, so please be kind and please try to remember I am human and have feelings just like you. See, this is where I have an issue with people saying I need to take a step back for our mental health after doing something bad, like truly fucking awful, and then taking a step back, or when somebody does something awful, like really awful, and says I need to take my time and do and for my mental health I need to take a step back. Like, this is where I have an issue. I feel like a lot of people, and maybe that's all I take, I feel like, especially in this instance for her, maybe she genuinely does have her mental health is on a deep decline. It's going to be because you're gonna have a whole slur of fucking people saying you're a dog shit person for putting Jacksfilms and his family at risk for doxing them. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of negative comments. There's nobody like, yeah, you did the right thing by doxing him. Yeah, like, no, nobody's gonna be fucking like on your side. Of course you're gonna have all this hate. Is your mental health gonna take a nosedive? Fuck yeah, it is. Am I saying it's warranted? Never gonna say bully somebody or anything like that. Never gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is this: don't say you need to take a break and say I'm human and have feelings just like you when you do something that bad and that critical to the point where it comes down to you getting the brunt end of the internet. You put yourself in that scenario. Nobody else did. That was not Jacksfilms' fault. That was not YouTube's fault. That was you, Sniperwolf. You're the one that doxed him. This could have been all gone. This could have been all done. This could have been this never would have happened if you did not. And this is the thing, it's not like she did it by accident. She put up a poll on her Instagram she should pull up to his house. Then the very next picture on her Instagram story, by the way, which was all deleted, so she didn't want to get fucking caught, that she was at Jacksfilms' house. So this is on you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. If you don't like it, let me know down in the comment section, because I'm gonna be honest, she put herself in this scenario to receive all this hate. Now, you want to take some time off so you can get your monetization back? Go right ahead, because that's exactly what it is. Like, it pisses me off, because especially that she's getting away practically scot-free, and that YouTube's not, and that Jacksfilms is pretty much getting no justice other than a temporary monetization where she has multiple YouTube channels and other revenue from sponsorships coming in, so she's chilling. This is literally a slap on the wrist, like going in the timeout corner for 30 seconds to calm down, and then she comes right out and gets to play with toys. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, yes, what she said in her statement on Instagram right here, there is some merit to it. Yes, it makes sense a little bit, but a lot of what you said is getting thrown out the fucking door. It's not even getting thrown out the door. It's getting thrown out of a 3-story building. What you did is inexcusable. Like, whether you and Jacksfilms, again, you don't see eye to eye, cool. Why are you putting his children and his wife that have nothing to do with you and Jacksfilms' beef in danger? Like I said, God forbid one of your subscribers or one of your followers on Instagram is batshit crazy, because again, we don't know how people are acting nowadays, because mental health is an actual serious thing, and something could set somebody else off, especially if they're a really big fan of yours, and set them off to the point where they lose their shit and do something for your behalf. And if something like that happens, you're going to jail, and you don't want that, now do you? I'm sorry, I'm very animated about this, like I've said, because this low-key hits close to home, because I have a family of my own. Or God forbid this happens to like my mom, my dad, anything like that. This isn't okay. And I hope there's more retribution and more justice for what she did, other than a temporary monetization. And obviously, I hope when and if she comes back, that, you know, she makes a video on it and takes more accountability for it, instead of just sweeping it under the rug like literally every other YouTuber does. But anyways, if you guys want to let me know how you guys feel about this, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. If you want to see more part 2s, let me know about any of my older videos you want to see part 2s on or updates on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a like. Love y'all, and yeah, don't do drugs. Bye.